Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're going to give all praises to Yahawah,
bahhasham, YAHAWASHI, bahhasham, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. This is the Kansas City camp coming back at you with another event and prophecy, news and prophecy, man. You know, we're basically here to proclaim the downfall of this place. You know, every day you see things in the news about basically the end of this place, man. And we're in a period now to where not only are prophecies coming to pass, but it's turning up. You know, every day is a higher and higher frequency of prophecy coming to pass, man. You know, so that begs the question to you Jakes out there that watch videos, that walk by. You know, what are you gonna do? Because a lot of you guys know that you're Israelites, right? But there's no response from you, man. You know, and whether you believe it or not, making no action is basically an action, man. You know, doing nothing is a response. You're gonna choose a side. The Lord said, you know, basically, if you're not with me, you're against me. You know, we can get that.
It's Ecclesiasticus 5 verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath come. Suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Right. So days like today, how it's a beautiful, clear day outside. Y'all let days like this, being able to go back to concerts, going back in the world, y'all let this think that the day of the Lord is further and further off. And what is gonna happen is gonna come to you guys. It's gonna be a thief in the night to you guys, man. You know, because the day of the Lord is already appointed, man. You know, it's not a day sooner or it's not a day later. And whether or not you guys get with the program or not, man, that's between you and Yahawah bahhasham, YAHAWASHI. That's right. All right.
I got a precept. This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them."
Right. So y'all, and this goes for you women too, man. Because especially y'all like to enjoy the days of y'all youth, man, where things are all good. But when y'all get all old and dried up, now y'all want to panic. You know, and that's exactly what's gonna happen, man. Y'all gonna have to keep that same energy when the day of the Lord comes up on you, man. And when those plagues hit, there ain't gonna be no time for repentance. The time of grace and mercy is now, man. The Lord sent his men to plead with you now for his people to be saved. So you try to wait until Esau's rolling on you, until, you know, concentration camps are set up,
right?
Till you get laid off from your job.
Yeah, right. That's why, you know, a lot of you just want to keep that same energy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Sakari, you niggas, Nate, you niggas, y'all got to keep that same energy. And Sakari, hey, y'all need to be back in that ancient zealot spirit when Esau rolled on you, because I mean, when they roll, y'all gonna get carnal. I mean, regardless, y'all gonna get carnal because y'all don't understand the spiritual aspects of the scriptures, man. Right. You know, because you following the same lot as your ancient forefathers, the old Sakari, Alazar, whatever the hell his name was. But basically, he was a chief priest or one of the heads of the zealot sect. You know? Right. So what happens is when you get carnal, when the so-called white man runs in, that's gonna be your downfall, man. Right. Because a lot of you guys, though you call on the name of YAHAWASHI, you don't really follow YAHAWASHI. You follow your own path, your own mindset into destruction. Yeah. Because if you look at their comment boards, you ain't got nothing but a bunch of simple ass jakes, gang bangers, club bouncers, all them type of cats that follow these dudes, man, with no work, no type of ethic of going out on the highways and the byways, and a bunch of bug outs talking shit, man. Right. Talking about we got the sticks of camp. Well, Esau got 1 billion sticks versus your 1 stick. Like what my nigga in Harlem Night say, he said you supposed to be a tough motherfucker, but he said you one nigga with 1 gun. He said what you gonna do with 1 gun? Right. Yeah. You know, everybody got weapons.
Right.
In that video they did, Alazar and his crowd there talking about GMS taught us not to bring guns in camp. Duh, nigga. Cause this is a spiritual movement. Right. This is not a carnal movement. We trust in angels more than we trust anything you can put on your hip or anything strapped on your fucking on your body, man. Right. The angels got us. Who got you, nigga?
Right. Even when King David had his army, man, what would he do? He would pray to the Most High, man. So he never relied on his army or his weaponry, you know, to get him, you know, victory over his enemies, man. All right. He always relied on Yahawah bahhasham, YAHAWASHI.
Well, there's a precept right here, man. This is Psalms 44. and I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at. Let's start at verses 3. It says, "For they got not in the land in possession by their own sword, neither did their own arm save them, but the right hand and thy arm and thy light of thy countenance, because thou hast favored unto them."
That's right.
So we didn't get in the land. We didn't take the land of Canaan because we were just so great and skilled in battle. And yeah, we were warriors, but at the end of the day, the Most High had that to happen, man. Because you could be the most skilled fighter in the world. You could be the most sharpshooter. You can hit shit on position. That means that you can't get got. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Saul. Saul was a great warrior, but the Most High put an evil spirit on him, and what happened? Got his ass out of there. He died in the battle, man. Him and his son.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the spirit y'all coming in, you relying on guns and weapons and shit. That's not gonna get you out of here, okay? Because Esau is already expecting you to do that. He's already expecting you to get carnal, and once you get carnal, he got you. Because that's Esau's whole forte, is to get you out of your spiritual element, man. To drag you into his arena.
I had a precept as well. This is the book of 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. It says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahawah to pulling down the strongholds."
Right, it's not carnal, right? So, okay, let us say you did have a weapon or a sword on you. Okay, it's not a sin in that, but overall, you can't just be going. I mean, for one thing, you wouldn't have to go to camp armed if you weren't expecting to start a fight out there.
Right.
Like, we out here teaching the word, you know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about nobody coming up here dealing with us because we got faith, man. And we ain't out here provoking motherfuckers to fight.
Right.
And on top of that, man, we don't need no damn weapons. This is the weapon here. The angels are all around us right now.
Right.
You know? So all that GMS teaches not to bring guns to camp. You starting a goddamn revolt, man.
Hey, that's what caused the Romans to roll in on Jerusalem in the days of YAHAWASHI. All the revolting, man. It was like, you know what? We just gonna roll in and squash these niggas, man. We gonna cut the bullshit out.
You got squashed. And guess what? The Romans got way more advanced technology than they did then.
Right.
All right? They got weapons of mass destruction. Now, Esau can level Esau can make your whole goddamn neighborhood disappear tonight if you wanted to.
Right.
Do you know how the Most High called this dude, white dude, the Most High called this man the harbinger of death?
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, that shit wasn't no exaggeration, man. The Most High put a spirit on a so-called white man of vengeance, man.
Yep, right.
Just for niggas like y'all. You know? And like we said, before you niggas start bearing false witness, we ain't saying that it's a sin to own a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do on your weapon, whatever is your own prerogative. You protect your house, whatever you go with, that's on you.
Right.
But for you to teach doctrine at camp that we need to have that, you ain't in the right spirit. Because guess what? If Esau roll up on the camp, then what? He throw gun charges on you. You may be able to conceal and carry, but Esau don't honor that shit from niggas, man.
Right.
You know?
This is Hebrews
4 more on this. Hold on. And it goes here, and it says, "Thou art my king, O God. Command deliverance for Jacob." It's he said, command deliverance for Jacob, man. He didn't say we was gonna deliver ourselves. Because you trusting in a gun, it's the same way saying that you don't need YAHAWASHI to deliver you from the missiles, man. And I ask the question, do you guys even believe the missiles are gonna destroy America? Because I don't hear you guys speaking on the ICBMs. You don't push the World War III. You don't push the MOTB. All right? You don't push prophecy. You just push Israel in fringes, man. in merchandise, in guerrilla wear.
Yeah, podcast.
Yeah, podcast. With that big ass hat on, man. Gorilla energy drinks. The fuck I want to do with a goddamn gorilla drink, man? Fuck I look like Donkey Kong, nigga? Going down, and it says here, "Through thee we will push down our enemies, and through thy name we will tread under them that rise up against us. That's it. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies, and hast put them to shame that has hated us." So we ain't got to do nothing but teach the word, bro. And the fact that GMS ain't out here with guns on their hips, you know, that proves that we got the most faith.
Right.
Because, you know, brothers ain't saying that they ain't got shit, you know, protecting it. We ain't saying, but dog, we ain't coming to count this shit on us, man. You know?
We certainly not advertising it in a music
Nah.
video, man.
And if we did, you niggas would never know.
Well,
Yeah. Because as the brother mentioned, the real weapon is the scriptures. So if you have to resort to carnal means, that means your Your spiritual sword ain't sharpened, man. You're supposed to be ready to give answer and cut any situation, any altercation, man. Instead of you know, bitching up when Esau come in drunk. You pull out the scriptures on this thing and let that do the work, man.
Right. Come on, Edomite, anybody can beat up. You wanna put a gun on them, bro?
Right. You use your hands.
I know, bro. For a drunk Edomite, they ain't even his hand.
Right. This is Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
Sharper than anything, any two-edged sword, man. Even to these current modern-day weapons, man. Because the word of YAHAWASHI, Lord willing we be the elect, is going to be able to escape a nuclear missile. Once again, Lord willing we be those people.
Right.
No, nothing can do that, man.
Yeah.
But YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
Right. Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Right. So it get deep down to a mental level. You cut people in their mind. What wicked ass thoughts people might have against you. You know what I'm saying? Wicked ass plots they have against you. That's why they couldn't fuck with YAHAWASHI, man. YAHAWASHI wasn't brandishing swords when he went into the temple. He just cut them with the words.
That's too easy. And when he showed his power, he only showed it to what? Peter, James, and John?
Yeah. Pick this up. This is Revelation 6:4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
Now, one of the scriptures that say that the Most High gave the Sakari a great sword, man.
Yeah.
He didn't give you a great sword. Right? He gave Esau that great sword. You niggas ain't taking peace from the earth. You just a band of Israelites that know you Israelites. That just woke up yesterday. I ain't making no boys out here. You know, you quick to bang on your own people and try to intimidate your own people, but hey, go to war with Esau, man. But they probably dumb enough to really do it. Because they've done it before.
Right. Scripture's telling you the Most High gave him that sword, so that should tell you that's not the means by which we're going to get saved. Right? You know, we're going to get saved through other means by believing on YAHAWASHI, man.
Yeah.
All right, doing the work, not going against the sword that the Most High gave this nigga, man. You know.
You see, in their mindset, we're weak. But that's the same thing y'all talk about YAHAWASHI, man. You ain't down. Look, man, it's a time and place for everything, man. All right, it's gonna be a time that we gonna, you know, the Lord gonna turn us up and do what we gotta do. The scriptures say, "Wait ye upon the Most High, man."
Right.
Wait ye upon the Lord. That's what we gotta wait on. We can't take shit into our own hands right now, cause that's stupid, man. You think we don't want to see these heathens go down? You think we don't want to see these 2/3 niggas up here fucked up? Shit, hey, we with you in that, but hey, we ain't with you. You know, because hey, we got just as much frustration with these Jakes and these Edomites like y'all claim y'all do. But see, y'all thing is y'all want a name and a following. That's it. You want people to be all at your amazement. Us, we want the devil to go down because we're oppressed by this dude, man. We're oppressed, man. We looking for a righteous kingdom. And we got to go through the straits to get it. We can't force the hand of the Most High, man.
Never.
Because you're going to be tempting him if you do that.
Right. This quick one, Mark 8:38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels.
Right, so when the Lord comes and delivers the elect and most of you guys ain't beamed up in them ships, then you're going to be ashamed. Because the Most High is going to bring it to your remembrance before those missiles eat you up, man. You know, out of all the blasphemy, all the disrespect that you caused the men, the discord you saw in Israel on some goddamn fringes. Right. You got people, you got brothers going back and forth over the fucking fringes, man. Like, how stupid is that?
Causing contention.
Yeah.
Scripture speak on that.
Some brothers ain't gonna have. Okay, so right when all hell break loose or when the missiles coming, so a brother gotta go running. Oh, brother, let me get my fringes real quick, and the ship gonna come and get me. What kind of sense does that make? Like you righteous, you doing the work, you got faith, you keeping the commandments to your best of your ability. Because one day you didn't wear goddamn fringes on, now you gonna eat a missile. What kind of bullshit is that?
It's over.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, niggas can wear fitted hats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can line up their beards. They could threaten other Israelites. They could disrespect the men. But they're not worthy of death, though, right?
Yeah, push music videos.
Push music videos, rap culture, adultery, all that madness. But we the problem.
Yeah, this is Revelation 16 and 15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments."
Right. It says he coming as a thief, right? So now, hey, right now, right, like there was a movie called Bushwick. It was a normal day, just like this, everybody kicking it. They was coming from up the subway, and all of a sudden all hell just broke loose, man. Dude go up there, he hears some shooting and shit. All of a sudden, dude threw a flamethrower at him and pulled his ass down the stairs, man. He just like that quick. You know, and that's gonna be the judgment on these people and a lot of you Israelites, man. Because hey, the Lord's judgment is swift. It's like quick, man. You never see it coming. One day you cool, and then your ass woke up smitten with an affliction, man, that you can't get rid of. And you know that the Most High did it to you, man.
Right.
You Jakes, you gotta adjust your spiritual expectations, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these people is expecting to profit off the truth, and we trying to use this truth for deliverance, man. How many of them is praying that this be the last Passover coming up? Or they plotting on how much we gonna charge niggas to get in the door at the Passover, man.
Right.
We praying this be the last one.
Lamb dinner.
Yeah, it's just a lamb dinner with concerts going.
Yeah, $40 a plate, $80 a ticket,
Yeah,
$40 for kids.
Time.
And you know, you gotta buy the garments and all that craziness, man.
Yeah, including the talent show at the end.
Yeah.
That's the type of spirit these men is on.
And with goddamn women in there, man. That's off as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, all you guys that have the audacity to make merchandise of a high holy day like that, man, the Lord is gonna fuck y'all up, man. All right, that's a lot of pride, man. All right, when the Lord saw the moneylenders in the temple, he got so angry he put hands on them, man.
Yeah, cut them out.
Y'all took the Passover and made it a thing of merchandise, a cookout. Y'all selling T-shirts, y'all selling plates. All right, having talent shows, charging brothers to fly in, man. That's an abomination, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's low as hell.
Our Passover, it was a solemn assembly. When the Lord did his Passover, it was just among the 12. You know, some brothers keep the Passover with their families, and some brothers keep it as a camp. But lately, the last couple of years, we just been breaking it off with a few brothers at a time, man. You know, like back in the day, we used to do the camps. You know, we may go to a different state for the Passover. Now we just keep the Passover among ourselves. It's easy, it's simple, and you be done with it, man. Because hey, the scriptures say the simplicity that's in YAHAWASHI. What did it say go out there and make this thing harder than what it is? It's already hard enough catching hell, coming out every week in and week out, doing your daily activities in life as a person or an Israelite. It's hard, so why add more affliction and bondage to yourself, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, niggas got to get the best garment out. You know, bro got to put the spritz in his hair to make sure his ponytail is all wrinkled right. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking got bottle girls at the damn Passover, man.
Yeah, man.
Shouldn't even have no women at your Passover. Women shouldn't even be on your mind during the time of the Passover, man.
Right.
You know?
It's that behavior why the Lord stopped dealing with our feast days to begin with, man.
Yeah.
You know, because Jake, y'all go out in the world and do crazy shit, and then y'all make mockery of a high holy day, man.
Even that name is hard. You got more on that?
It's a little bit. On the garments, it says, "Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame."
Garments is this truth, man. It's understanding. It's not talking about with the fringes on, with the borders of blue, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't talking about that. Because, I mean, this isn't just a replica of what we were in the ancient world, and it's just to remind us not to go off again. But obviously, we know not to commit adultery. I don't have to wear this 24/7 to know not to commit adultery, man.
Right.
Because the word is in us now. You know, versus in the ancient world, we didn't really have YAHAWASHI yet, man. We had the physical, tangible law, but YAHAWASHI came, man, and kept the law, man, and taught us to do so. But overall, he's the mediator between man and Yahweh and the Most High, not the law. All right, because he gave the law, he's over it. So who we gonna do? We gonna supersede him over the law? No, man. You put him first because, hey, without YAHAWASHI, it wouldn't be no law. So do you worship the stones of tablet, or you worship the Creator, man?
It just proves that garments, there's a spiritual meaning behind it, you know?
Yeah.
5:20.
First of all, the law have a whole spiritual meaning behind it, period. The whole spiritual meaning behind the law was YAHAWAH, bahhasham, YAHAWASHI. Okay, it was a spiritual aspect. It wasn't just some nickel and dime, like, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not. No, it wasn't just that. It was a deeper meaning. It was teaching you how to deal with your fellow Israelite. It's based on charity and love. It's part of our customs, our heritage. So that's what we're gonna do regardless, because that's part of our heritage. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just some tick for tack, minuscule shit. No.
Yeah, it's really the guidelines on how to have a perfect society, man. And nobody has ever been able to, manifest that. That's why the Most High, YAHAWASHI, gave it to the Israelites first. So we had a foreknowledge. That's why the nations, they're gonna keep the laws once we get in our power. Because as long as you stick to that, ain't nothing gonna go wrong.
Nothing gonna go wrong. Nothing gonna go wrong at all.
Nations gonna actually thrive just by keeping the law, man.
And they're gonna have to keep it, because we're gonna punish them if they don't keep it, man. Like for us, there ain't gonna be no atonement for sins, because we're gonna be perfect. But the other nations, man, they gonna still go off. Because they gonna be just regular humans. They gonna die and go to the spirit world and come back every 3-4 generations, because they're still men. They're not gonna be guys like we are. Versus us, we're gonna be immortal, man.
Man, they appreciate it.
Go ahead.
Amos 5:20, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Not light, right? Because the days of the Lord is darkness. They're talking about now that you got this flu boner shit. You know, they making up shit, man. Esau was now doing a whole IRS. Now you got to show a selfie of your face in order to get on the IRS website to file your taxes, man. You see how close we are?
Yeah, it's a database.
Yeah, and they know that you Americans are that goddamn stupid because you thrive your lives around your jobs, your wealth, your homes, your cars, your sociality. So therefore, Esau like, you know what? I can just put this in these people's face and they gonna do it. Because Jake want that $700 back at the end of the year. You know, that $700 they pay you, like you paid thousands of dollars in taxes. Dummy.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Right, because hey, when the missiles hit, there ain't gonna be no light in this society, man. And really very dark is going into a metaphor, meaning how much death and destruction is coming. Because these people, they got a fierce spirit on them. These people gonna have a spirit of aggression on them in a minute, man. You know, because hey, when they turn up the towers and shit, people gonna start bugging the hell out. They gonna start fighting each other, killing each other, losing their damn minds, man. Planes are gonna be crashing out the air. Trains are gonna be derailing. Buildings are gonna be falling. People are gonna be jumping from skyscrapers. Fire's gonna break out. And that's just to name a few prophecies, man.
Right. Yeah, you gotta, like the brother mentioned, you gotta watch that movie Bushwick, man.
Yeah.
It creates that chaotic, anything could happen environment. And a lot of you Jakes, you don't have the wisdom and knowledge to be stable in those times, man. But that's why we do this work, in order to prepare ourselves. It says, I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Right, because hey, it was to the point that Jake, what they would do, they'll go commit, but they already had the sacrifice ready. They're like, okay, I'm gonna go commit adultery, but I already got the sacrifice to forgive me for it. Premeditating that. The Lord like, you know what, hell nah, man. I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Lord like, I ain't dealing with that no more, man. So therefore, if you don't accept my son, and the Lord knew that 2/3 of Israel was gonna reject YAHAWASHI, and that was a condemnation to them. That was to put your ass in the tree bag to display or disannul the Son of Man, YAHAWASHI. Because the scriptures say he was numbered among the transgressors. Meaning that, hey, you niggas, man, you the one that sent YAHAWASHI up to be crucified by the Romans. Based on false accusation. And just hating, man. Yeah, Jake our people were just a bunch of low down, backstabbing, conniving, self-inflicted demons, man. I mean, they hate themselves so much, bro. To the point, like, bro, I mean, to the point you can start a job. You can't even tell niggas how much money you make, bro. Because they're ready to kill you over what somebody else gave you. Tell a nigga you make a nickel more than him. Oh, man, you finna have to fight.
That's true.
How he get to make that much money?
That's true. Hey, but when you was mentioning it about YAHAWASHI, the scriptures call him a rock of offense, which means he was a stumbling block. So Most High set it up for niggas to completely to completely disregard the words he was saying, completely have no faith, man. But to hate Yahawashai is to hate yourself, man.
Exactly.
You got some art. Sorry, I keep cutting.
No, that's all good, bro. This is Isaiah 53 going in on how the Lord basically just had to suffer y'all, man. Because another name for Yahawashi is the suffering servant. All right. This is Isaiah 53:3. It says, "He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief."
Go to one, all right?
Isaiah 53:1. "Who hath believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord Yahweh revealed? Because for he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground."
Right. So Yahawashai, he came up in a humble lifestyle. We say root in dry ground. He came out of. We say what good can come out of this?
Out of Nazareth.
Out of Nazareth, man.
Good.
So you're saying he came out of darkness, man. When Jake was all fucked up, Jake needed a savior. Jake needed a redemption. You're getting oppressed by the Romans, everything. That's when Yahawashi showed up and gave that beacon of light, man.
God. It says, "He hath no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him."
Right, because he didn't come as some great oratic.
Yeah,
he didn't come as humble. Yeah, he just came like a regular Jake. He didn't come like he didn't come like this guy.
Right.
You guys put this demon on a pedestal.
Right.
He didn't come like that, man. All
Yeah,
right,
man.
That's not the Lord right here. Anybody that think that this is the Lord, you got a serious problem, man. All right, you need to be you need to have your clock reset. All right, because the Lord, he was a so-called black man according to the Bible. All right, he wasn't no damn white man like you people teaching the damn church, right?
God. It says, "He is despised and rejected of men."
Right, and aren't we despised and rejected? It's to the point that you can't even blend in, bro. You try to play the role, man. Jake would call your ass right out the lineup.
Yeah.
It's just like weird shit to start and then start fucking with you, man.
Right.
You know, like you notice you have all types of problems and drama that's coming your way when you just trying to blend in and stay out the way.
Yep.
Right.
It'll be cool for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Shit's
maybe a
like
month, then it get weird. Like, wait a minute. People start looking at you funny and shit.
Right. God, man. And that proves that who did he have to deal with the most rejection and being despised from, man? Jake, man.
Yep.
You know, y'all caused Yahawashi more grief when he walked the planet than y'all did Esau, man. And he was ruling over you, man. It says, "A man of sorrows and acquainted with grief."
Right, the sorrows goes into like mental infirmities. He suffered from depression, man.
Right.
Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like most brothers in the society, we all depressed to some degree. We all suffer from some type of mental imbalances, man. Due to the trauma, the traumatic experience, man. Slavery, getting held. I mean, we just in a fucked up state, man. You know, and you run into every Jake, they all fucked up, man. They just done. The women is trash, man. They mentally destroyed. The mentality is backwards. We need to be saved, man.
That's right.
We need a savior, and yet Jake put him to death.
Every affliction that we experience today, Yahawashi experienced it in his lifetime. Go ahead.
It says, "And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised and we esteemed him not."
Right, man, because Jake ain't come to the defense of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You had Jake that'd come up and pretend like they was vibing with Yahawashi, but at the same time, man, they ain't man, the Lord get hemmed up. They was with it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like at a job or whatever. Man, you think Jake gonna vouch for you? Hell nah, man. Jake gonna remember that one thing that you said they didn't like, and they gonna turn that into a whole goddamn court case on you, man. You know?
Yeah, spies, people that'll be around them, like you said,
Yeah.
just to wait for him to say something off to try to get him caught up.
Oh, wait a minute. Jake is good for that. Jake is good for trying to catch you up with your words, man.
Yeah, be your friend and just keep record.
Yeah, they'd be cool and shit just to get in the business, and then they just hold it, and then they'll try to, throw it out there.
Right.
That's what they did to Yahawashi, man. I remember when you said that you didn't like it. Like, what the hell are you talking about, man? I remember you said there's such and such. Yahawashi like, look, man, get on with that shit, bro.
Right. Come on now.
It says, "Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted."
So here this dude, he didn't put all your sins on his back. Every time you went off, he put that on his back. But it says He had borne our griefs, carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten him of the Most High and afflicted. So he's like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? He got to carry the whole weight of the nation on him, man. Yeah. But you niggas don't want to glorify and esteem YAHAWASHI, man. He went through hell for your funky ass to have a chance, man.
Yeah. And then it says, but he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed.
Right, and you know what? The Lord is going to really stick it to you niggas in the kingdom, man, because what's going to happen is it's going to come a day out of the year that the Lord... that was a straight Moabites, man. And Lord going to put on that body, man, that body that he was jacked up in, and all Israel is going to mourn the Lord, man. And you 2/3, you really going to mourn him. Because what you say, you said, hey, let his blood be upon us and our children, man. You swore a vow to that. You were that confident on killing an innocent man, sending him to death based on you want to free a damn criminal, man. And you niggas got ran over and the Romans railroaded you. All you people that got snatched up in the besiege of Masada, you were the ones that said that.
Right.
The Lord left your ass in Jerusalem to be destroyed by Titus and Vespasian, man. Left you there to be destroyed. You were starved out. You were eating the belt buckles, you were eating son, you were eating your kids. And we don't feel bad for you. And guess what? You're going right back to that decayed state, man. Yeah. And all you 2/3 out here, you and a lot of you people in these camps, man, hey, you had partook in the Lord's affliction. Yeah. You was saying crucify him, man.
Right. Right.
You know?
Jake don't learn, man. Jake don't learn. Even after being put on boats, being put on cotton fields, all of that. You would think like, yo, like, cause when we heard Deuteronomy 28:68, you like, yo, I don't want to piss the Lord off, man, cause he already did this to our people. But niggas don't think like that. That's why the Most High got to do a round 2, man. Round 2 on you niggas.
We ain't seen nothing yet. What's getting ready to happen is gonna make that look like
it's 70 AD.
Yeah. And the transatlantic slave trade was horrendous, man. Yeah. It was to the point, man. They said that the sharks still swim in the same trove where the slave ships were at, because they was throwing so many slaves off the ship and making them feed them to fucking bait. They say the sharks still travel down the same path to this day, from Sierra Leone all the way to down to Brazil, to the States, etc. They follow that same path, man. So that show you that the Lord ain't playing. You know, and hey, it's scary, man, because shit, last night, man, I had a dream, like we was fighting some type of hybrid, it was like some type of hybrid type fucking soldiers, man. They had like vampire-like abilities, they was like assassins, man. We had to have the power, like I had spiritual power fighting them, but we was fighting, man. I'm like, damn, you know. So it's gonna get real out here, man. You know, and as a matter of fact, that dream lasted the whole goddamn night. That's how it was a vision, yeah.
That's
yeah.
There's a reason why the scriptures say the beginning of wisdom